Welcome back. Now, Project Bash Plate. Remember this? What number is this?
I don't know.
Whatever it is. Now, this is going to be. That's the paintwork. I just want to show you that. Oh, quick update on Johnny Cactus's chain guard. That's just the finish, done, dried, ready. That's going to just go in the post now. It's all settled. I blocked it out a little bit. Just gave it another coat of satin black. It's kind of left because I think JC is going to stamp his own mark on that. He's going to make it his own, do something a bit different, maybe with the holes and the mesh or whatever, okay? But I do know he's got other things on his mind right now with the new project. So that's going in the post back to JC shortly. That's all done and finished. Now, the bash plate. This thing has been going on for way too long. The reason I started this in the first place was just to do something a bit different, a little bit unusual. And I've put on there's now a total of 10 or maybe 12 coats of paint. It isn't brilliant, it isn't perfect by any means, but I am absolutely not doing any more to it. The frost wrap, the 2 videos left, 3 if you consider that I'll eventually try to bolt it on, so kind of 3 including the finish reveal bolted to the bike. They're going to involve putting the mesh on it today, which we're going to do right now, and then after that the frost wrap. The reason I'm doing it that way round, I will mask out these areas before I put the frost wrap on. The reason for that is that if you put the frost wrap on, it's naturally going to come over, go onto the back, and then trying to stick this stuff to the frost wrap, it's not going to work very well, it's not going to be very clever, and it will lift off. So I need to put the mesh in first, and then mask off the mesh, and then just put the frost wrap over the top. It's not a problem. The other side of it is, if you check this out close in, that's the finish. It's as flat as it can be, but after 2.5 weeks, it's still fingernail marks really easily. That's underneath the bolt thing, so it's not going to be a problem showing that. So that's how badly and easily it marks. That's the problem. That is the problem with rattle can paint. It is as soft as shit. It never really dries out properly. It isn't like the 2-pack with hardener that makes a nice solid shell, or better still, the what's the word I'm looking for? Powder coat. The powder coat.
What's the matter with you today?
It's been a long day. We've been on a long ride today.
We've been on a lovely ride today.
We did. We went a fantastic ride down to Bishop's Waltham. Saw hundreds of bikes, loads of fun people, and loads of the collective were there. So good fun. Thanks for everyone coming. It was a great time. Now, today what I want to do with this is just cut out 2 pieces of the mesh. It's annoying really because that hole there, the correct way around for the mesh to go to match the pipes is that way. But as you can see, it isn't enough. I've kind of cut it. That's what I've got left, and I'm not buying another sheet. It will go that way and it will be done with it. It may be that I just frost wrap over this. I don't know, not sure, but not to start with. Got to get it on there. I'm going to use the same as I did before on the pipes. It's this EvoStick liquid metal stuff, liquid metal adhesive. It dries like a hard, solid silicone rubber, and it sticks for England. It really does. It's extremely good stuff. But first, before you can glue anything on there, you've got to cut it to shape. So let's get this snipped out, make it look like it fits. We'll do it in one piece, I think, don't you? It's got to go round there. Yeah, just one piece around there, then, isn't it? I think we'll use the natural end and that bottom edge. Come up to there, I think. I reckon it's that one. Right, let's look across there. The great thing with this stuff, this is not brass mesh by the way. A few people asked, is it brass mesh? Where'd you get the brass mesh? It isn't. It's aluminium mesh, or aluminum, and it's anodized, and it comes anodized in black, silver, or clear, as it were, and I think they do a copper version as well, which is quite nice. So maybe using some of that in the future. Spare bit. Okay, snip the sides down a bit. I reckon that into there. It doesn't want to go too close to the edge because the frame, this only runs about 5-6 mil off the frame, so if that's any thicker it will rub the frame, and this is quite sharp so it'll damage it. Obviously the glue is going to be in the way as well, so it will thicken it out a bit, so just keeping it in where I think it needs to be, in there, I think. It's quite spiky, this does like to take little bits out of your skin. Right, just marking just the top edge where it is. Give you a guide for the glue. Just don't want too much glue in it. It doesn't need to be there. Right. Just going right around the perimeter. Just to bury that edge in the glue. God, it stinks this, doesn't it?
Hmm.
Usually means it's good stuff. Obviously you want to not get it too close to the edge of where it's going to show through at any point. Just for fear of it coming actually through the mesh and showing, because once it's on there you can't get rid of it. It's really sticky. Right, I think that's the winning pen.
It's like you iced it.
Iced it. I think we had all these jokes with the exhaust, didn't we? Delboy's icing tips.
Watch out, Jane Asher.
Jane Asher, who's he? Right. Okay. Moment of trueness. Just squidge it in it, and that should be more than enough. Just a bead along the top there to bury the mesh in, so it's held firmly. I'll just give you a quick look-see.
Because it looks better on the front side.
It does look better on the front.
We haven't finished it yet.
There we go.
Oh, looks nice.
It's not bad, is it?
Hmm.
Once that's stuck and we've painted this, then I can push this mesh through so it actually sits almost flush, which looks quite smart, rather than looks like it's stuck on the back, which it does at the minute. So I want to do this. Just going to use these sockets and press down, which is why it's on a towel. This just bears down on it enough. Right, kind of got to leave it now. It's the same, this is exactly the same as on the exhaust. It's an ugly mess on the back, it always is, but once it's dry it all shrinks back and holds it in nicely, so just got to let that dry now. Drying times, same as anything else. Right, now just one more thing. This is going to now have probably 48 hours to dry, and then I can get the thing frost wrapped. Frost have had a problem, they've had a fire at their premises and they haven't been able to process orders. So our order of 6 more cans of frost wrap has been delayed, but it's on the way. We've had an email and we will have it shortly, eh, Pen?
Yes.
It's about the end of the beginning.
Should be end of this week.
End of this week coming, right.
Yep.
So that's that. Now the job will be paintage, frost wrap over the front. Whether we cover the brass mesh or whether we don't will be decided on the day, we don't know. But that will be that then. It will just be a case of one more video to do that and then final one to mount it and reveal on the bike, and that's it. Then, and I said it, then get to start on the Bandit. It's phase 3 of Project Bandit. Big drastic changes, going to change the look of the bike completely. It's been long, stretched out for a long time. It's sitting looking very sorry in the corner. Loads of stuff piled on it. But it will be drastically changed. It'll still be damaged, it will still be that bike, and it will still be black, and it will still be a rat. But we're going to go shorter on the back end, going to take the long stretch swing arm out, the front end's all coming off, little straight bars, no clocks, simple tiny number board on the front, just going to make it the opposite of what it is now. Really looking forward to that, and that will be starting hopefully in about a week, I reckon. Just depends on when I can get this done, dried, fixed, bolted on the bike, got late shift this week, time. So the final thing, the forum. I want to know if any of you haven't joined the forum yet. We have a forum, the details of it are below in the box. You can just click on it and join the forum. We have a little ride group, a social group called the Idiot Collective. I'm sure you know about all this now. If you're not part of the Idiot Collective, why not? It's fantastic fun. You don't have to know us, you don't have to be in the south of England. You can form groups with your friends. We're not a bike club, we're not any form of MCC or anything else. We're just a group of idiots who ride together, have good fun, and we like tea and cake and talking rubbish. And that's what it's all about. So get on the forum. If you want one of these, you can PM Penny Pitstop, and she's got the details for you, so you can get one sent to you. They're a cotton, 100% cotton cap. These are printed on. We did an example of an embroidered one, and it was a bit rubbish, didn't look very good. So we've gone with the permanently printed wording on a really good quality cotton cap. The other side of it finally is get joined up on the forum, come out and meet us if you possibly can, because that's what all this is about. This forum is about meeting people, and that's what the name of it's underneath, bikers.boards.net. We know that you know about it, but if you haven't joined yet, if you haven't had a chance, then get stuck in. If you have, you know about it, you've joined, you haven't said anything, why not? There's no point in lurking in the corner. Get on there, get some posts put up and get involved. Make yourself some friends, come and meet us. We're at meets all this year. We've got the Ace Cafe, 8th.
On the 8th of June, we'll be at the Ace.
Next month. And finally, Penny's run a little competition. Oh, yeah.
I'm running an Idiot Collective baseball cap competition. There is a prize, but you need to get on the forum and then you need to read it.
There we go. So the competition is quite simply to have your cap, you wearing your cap, photographed with the best celebrity you can find. So if you know a celebrity, anybody a bit
or
famous,
even better, get the celebrity to wear your hat.
Now that will be a top prize. So get stuck in, as you can see, folks. It's all about fun and games. This little project's about to be finished, and I can get stuck into the bandit at last. Really looking forward to that. So take it easy. Thank you for watching. Thanks for all your support. Let's enjoy the summer. Ride safe, and we'll see you next time.